All right, welcome to another episode of the Panther Pad Podcast. I am General Mike Payne, National General under King Rick. We have my lovely co-host, Soldier Lola Truitt.
Hi, everybody.
Talk to him.
How are you doing today? I'm happy to be here. It's always good to be here with General Mike.
Absolutely, and we got a great show for you guys. We will be talking about some domestic violence issues. Really big on this. Okay, domestic violence. First of all, we do not condone beating, hitting, or disrespecting women. That is something that I look at as being very horrible and just something that shouldn't be done. Okay?
Exactly.
Let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
But I also want to say this too. Mm-hmm. I don't condone queens beating up on their kings.
Yeah, now if you date her, she might beat you.
Hey.
She might. She's strong. She hit you.
If you have earned it. If you put your hands on them, bust your ass in the head with a weapon and keep it moving. Good night, bitch. Swear jar.
Swear jar. I'll tell you. Look, she's got a nice jab on her. It's good. I'm just saying, I ain't going to give out all your secrets. But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Every time I try to be serious, you just
But let's talk about some of the warning signs.
The warning signs are normally kind of obvious. If a guy is becoming too clingy and y'all just start talking, there's a great chance that he is not emotionally stable and he is going to beat your ass.
Or controlling.
For me, from my experience, immediately he did not want me to talk to any other guys. We just went out to dinner one time and said, okay, so you're my girlfriend now. Don't talk to this person. They start telling you not to talk to different people.
Can't have friends.
No male friends or even female. To the point, like if you say you're spending the night at a girl's house, he's got to come over there or kind of call you every 5 minutes. If a guy is checking up on you too much, that's being overly possessive and that's not normal.
Right. And they disguise it with calling it love. That's not
normal. I really care about you and I want nothing to happen. So I'm going to call you every 5 minutes just to see where you are. And then after they isolate you, that's when like the first abusive situations happen. Like normally it doesn't go into like hitting. Normally it's just words. Like he'll tell you how worthless you are, how dumb you are.
Break you down.
Yes.
Verbal abuse is abuse as well.
Exactly. Psychological abuse is worse. If a guy is calling you stupid and calling you a bitch every 5 minutes, you don't need to be with him.
And ladies, never let a man call you out your name, period. That's a hell no. You can go by miss, by ma'am, by,
goddess.
Goddess, queen,
empress.
all that good stuff. But, all these other names are uncalled for. Don't let no man call you the B word and all that. Well, we can say it on here. Don't let no man call you a bitch. Swear jar. All right? But yeah.
And another thing, too, you got to keep an eye on as well is making sure that you're setting boundaries. If you set boundaries and he's crossing the boundaries you're setting, those are big red flags that he is not stable. Like say if he gets explosively mad over little things, like you knock over water by mistake and he gets explosively mad, he's like, that's a sign there that he's abusive too.
Right. So those are signs, and I'm glad we're here to be able to give you those. And what is the statistic?
1 in 5 women will be a victim of domestic violence, and the ages are between 15 to 28.
So y'all take note of that. We're going to go to the next subject, but part of the same subject. So let's switch it up. So now we're going to talk about who?
We're going to talk about Chad Willard, that bitch.
Chad Willard.
He's just going to be a bitch for this whole...
straight punk bitch.
Yes, he's a real bitch.
Let's talk about what happened.
So pretty much, Chad Willard is an ex-NFL star. I never heard of the Seahawks ever.
Wait, what?
The Seahawks. He used to play for the Seahawks.
You never heard of him?
They never won any games. So
Whoa, wait a minute. Are you serious?
I'm serious. I tried to go see how many games they won. Haven't won anything recently, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. So their team sucks pretty much. So anyway,
my mom likes the Seahawks, right?
I'm sorry.
I don't know if she does now.
I was like saying, he didn't make any good. He didn't make no no touchdown, so he sucks. Sorry. Sorry, they suck. Just because of him. Sorry.
There you go. Seahawks, you hear that? Man giving you a bad name. But I did hear they did the right thing and they released him.
They did.
Okay.
But the situation was he is 310 pounds, and they said this guy was 6'7". His girlfriend was only maybe 5'4", weighing probably maybe 120.
He's 6'7"?
Yes.
Good gracious.
That's a big motherfucker. Excuse me. But anyway, too big to be beating up on women anyway. But anyway, getting to the point, he felt that his girlfriend or wife, because I found later they were married.
Okay.
His wife should worship him. He told her to bow down to him. Wow. And when she refused, he choked her. Then when she ran in the bathroom to get away from her, he broke into the bathroom and he beat her till she was unconscious.
And we've seen the pictures and it looks.
But it's more.
Yeah.
After beating her unconscious, he went and ate dinner. And when she woke back up, he said, "Oh, you're still alive." And he was drinking a smoothie. He was trying to kill her. It wasn't until the police broke in and stopped him from beating her. They actually had to physically restrain him from beating her. That's how violent he got.
Good gracious. So yeah, this is a situation that has been all over the news. It's been all over social media.
Not really.
Well, I've seen it a lot,
but not to the point.
And I've seen pictures of her face all over. You haven't seen them?
I saw it on Facebook, but I'm talking about. Well, we haven't gotten that subject yet, but you can continue. I'm sorry.
That's okay. But anyway, I've seen on social media. She looks bad. She looks bad. It looks like he did a number on her. Despite the size, I think all men should be able to handle situations or anger or whatever a little bit better than that. I mean, I think me personally, if I feel the need to even get that angry, it's just time to walk away and say, "Hey, look, we're done," or whatever. Get out of here, something. I don't know, but there's no excuse for putting your hands on a queen or on a woman. That should never happen.
It really shouldn't. I agree 100%. But also, women have to understand their place, and they have to know when a guy's getting upset, when a guy's getting really mad, and you keep doing things like that to him, and he already said, "Hey, stop," and you continue to degrade him. Men only can take so much. So in defense of men, if a woman is verbally abusing you to the point that she's provoking you, have someone be like, "Hit me, hit me, hit me." So they call the police on you. You need to just break up with her and call the police on her. So reverse that. If I ever see a guy is really upset, I'm leaving.
Right. Yeah. And sometimes women can push buttons, but we as men, we have to restrain ourselves. That's what we're supposed to do. Women, everybody should keep their hands to themselves. Nobody should touch anybody in that type of manner. Yeah. But as men, we do have to.
No, you really want to hit me for doing that?
Of course not.
I'm sorry. Okay. It's so hurt.
All right, we're gonna go to the next subject. Let's get our next subject.
Is how he felt superior. I'm just gonna say this.
It wasn't our next subject.
How swirling can go wrong.
There you go. Get it.
Okay.
Get it.
When swirling goes wrong.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something from experience. Mm-hmm. There was an unconscious Ashley before here. Before Lola Truitt became conscious.
Whoa, wait a minute. What?
I have not always been conscious. I grew up in an evangelical background.
A what?
Evangelical.
Tell them what that is, please.
Evangelical is kind of like an all-white Christian church, pretty much, to me.
Okay. So you saying you swirled a little bit?
Yes, I did, because I grew up with a lot of white people. Ooh, so
I'm feeling faint.
It felt normal to me at one point in time.
I never would have thunk it.
You never would have thought it. But anyway, from my experience, I start to see that there was differences in the way they treat you.
Okay. For
one, they would make racial comments about your hair or certain features. They'll want to make you into kind of like a trophy girlfriend. Like, "Hey, I got a black girlfriend. Mm-hmm. So therefore I can say certain things because I have a black girlfriend." They always would be like, "Now that we're dating, can I say the N-word now?"
Really?
Yeah, I actually had a guy I even asked that, and he was sitting there joking mad. He said, "Can I say nigga now because I'm dating,
Wowzers.
Yeah, I'm like, absolutely not. He's like, "So if I say nigga with I love black people, so if I say what's up my nigga, would you be mad?" I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna slap you. Don't say it no more." why are you so angry? I said, I'm not. I'm mad because you're disrespecting me.
Well, one thing I want to tackle with that is, a lot of people will say when you date outside your race or date a white person, you're going to have a better relationship. Or even with the men, a lot of black men say that when they date a white woman, it's an easier task or less arguments. Look, that's not always true.
I start to see how the family will treat you. This one guy and I dated, and he was afraid that his family would find out that he liked black women. So he wanted to just keep the relationship a secret.
Yep.
So
and the grandkids sometimes have problems because some of the older. Yeah.
They'd be like, those are not my grandkids. I don't have little, what they were calling them. I ain't going to say it on camera.
We probably need a whole show for this just this topic. I mean, because it goes pretty deep. And, a lot of people, especially, our black men that are successful have, left their black women that they've been with their whole life, and then they get successful, get the white girl.
But I have 2 biracial nieces, and my ex-sister-in-law don't even know how to do their hair.
Well, yeah, that's another problem.
She was calling to get advice, how do you, get their hair to be straight? Well, their hair is never technically be straight unless you chemically alter it, and I don't recommend you doing that.
Yeah, it's a lot. But, we're saying in a nutshell, we're going to wrap up, but, it's not always better just going somewhere else. We have plenty of healthy black relationships, and, we should continue to do so and empower our communities and things of that nature.
But can I say this?
Of course you can. We got 1 minute. You better hurry it up.
You cannot find healing within another relationship until you find healing within yourself.
Dropping jewels on them. There we go. And that is the end of our show today. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was entertaining for you. I hope you got some good knowledge out of it. Like, subscribe,
and share.
And this up there, which my lovely editor is putting up right now.
Very lovely.
Right? That's where you can check out our podcast as well as on YouTube. And we will see you next Friday at 7 p.m. Always. And all power to the people.